Which social media do you hate the most and why? TikTok, it's become more than cringe. It encourages people to mess with others for content, it encourages people to fake disorders for content, hundreds of people waste tons of food just for a few second video, there's content farms for saving animals where people purposefully plant a cat dog in a terrifying situation and rescue them for the video. I've always had problems with other socials, but this is the first time one has me genuinely worried about what we're doing to ourselves in the next generation. To truly hate a thing, you must first know it well, so that would be Facebook for me. I've never had an interest in TikTok or Twitter X, so I haven't joined them to find out how much I would hate them. I spent over a decade on Facebook before I walked away last year, and I definitely feel like I have gained more than I lost. I no longer am able to keep up on the day-to-day drama of my friends and associates' lives, but that just means I actually have things to catch up with them on when I see them. Snapchat, why would I want to receive pictures daily of your leg or side of your face? I kept it for years because everybody uses it, but deleted it midway through high school because I always felt forced to keep streaks and send blank but somewhat attractive snaps of myself in order to keep a friendship with somebody I didn't actually interact with otherwise. Plus there's the fact it was originally invented for swapping NSFW content, which has not changed in the slightest. Lol. Twitter has absolutely destroyed society. Responsible more than any other social network for the degradation of politics into the simplest, stupidest possible gotcha statements. And because it's the media's favorite platform, they've proliferated all the stupid niche takes on there as articles as if everyone feels that way, further spreading whatever sentiment, even though a small percentage of the population actually uses Twitter actively. It's dead now, but it's too late. I would have said TikTok, due to it having ties to China and how it glorifies shortened attention spans, but my most hated spot has firmly become Twitter. It was never great, but since the elongated muskrat took over, it's become a haven for right-wing hate groups and Russian propaganda. Here's hoping, with all the advertisers pulling out, it will suffer a complete and total failure and be shut down for good. Brainrot Central Command Hub, aka TikTok. Whereas most social media platforms might contain something remotely interesting or cool, TikTok is just filled with people that think they are influencers because they get 500 views. With the worst content known to mankind that has to then be distilled down with Subway Surfers and Family Guy so people will actually watch it for 30 seconds. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, because they don't really serve purpose and have become echo chambers for the most part. Don't get me wrong. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but constantly berating other people who don't agree and trying to shove your opinions down someone's throat is just not my style. TikTok. First time I loaded it up, it was too much. Like, just loud music and people I don't know and flashing lights. It was so overstimulating and I just haven't used it since. A lot of my friends use it, but it just seems so annoying and has a bunch of idiots doing stupid shit. Maybe I'm too old. Lol, embarrassed smiley face. Twitter. The amount of people creating problems that only exist on Twitter is frustrating to me. In addition to that, the virtue signaling is insane. Everybody is a saint on there who has the key to eternal happiness, but nobody would even try to be an actual good person outside of Twitter. Twitter. It's just not built for discussion, so it's basically people shouting their opinions and devoid of people who will just echo their opinions, which never amounts to anything useful. Others aren't much better for the echo chamber effect, but I will say that Twitter is the worst. Instagram censorship has become extremely sensitive. I got banned from commenting because I explained why the original concept of vampires had pale skin and then stuck up for Mormons. Long story. I'm not LDS, but I have LDS friends. I was mature and friendly. Bunch of babies, all of them. Reddit has too many losers and give anime profile pic vibes. Twitter because people just tweet dumb shit and create unnecessary drama. Instagram is really fake. Facebook is just for old people. TikTok is self-explanatory. Snapchat is for middle schoolers. TikTok and Twitter X. I never got the appeal of TikTok, as it seems it's just a bunch of short videos of people being idiots with the awful robotic female voice, and I never got the appeal of Twitter. I barely used Facebook, so what the hell do I need Twitter for? Reddit for the hypocrisy of the moderators and many users. I was banned from one group for using facts to show Democrat policies help the rich and are a burden to the poor. I use facts and the users call me names but never contradict my facts. I always hated TikTok. I swear the amount of annoying or bullshit content that is on TikTok stretches from Earth to Mars and back. Speaking of Mars, I kind of wish Elon Musk bought out TikTok and ran it into the ground like he did with Twitter. All of them. Instagram is such a facade and reality gets filtered. Facebook is pointless and irrelevant. Twitter was a cesspool. X is a cesspool Pro Max Ultra. TikTok is digital crack. Late stage capitalism as hell. Reddit is pretty cringe, almost every comment is someone talking about themselves and or a story about themselves as if we care. And if it's not that, it's someone desperately trying to be funny. Even with that said, Facebook is awful. Would Roblox count? I used to like it and started playing it again as a quest to find all the old mobile games I played when I was younger. Now it's just pedophiles and kids who think Skibidi Toilet is the pinnacle of comedy. Instagram lately. It's basically all ads and regurgitated TikTok posts. Additionally, the meme accounts are all garbage too, since they're after the money grab and posting dumb ads or some of the model trying to get more viewers. Nowadays 9gag was funny the first years, but now it's just a bunch of racist, misogynistic guys who believe in every right-wing conspiracy theory you can imagine. That's why I switched to Reddit, hope it's better here lol. LinkedIn, and it isn't even close. Narcissists, ultra-capitalist vultures, the look at me crew, the grifters, the I am successful and I'm going to humble brag about it you other poor bastards. Full of lunatics. Cue the inevitable knob that claims, bro, you're on social media right now. Reddit is social media, you know? Like the kid in the John Mulaney bit about the obnoxious kid at the sleepover after midnight hits. Twitter. I thought I was the weird one because I went constantly arguing with people over the dumbest things and having an extremist attitude. I deleted it recently and I only miss the manga artists on there. Of the ones I use, Instagram. Bunch of people pretending their lives are more amazing than the next person's. I open it maybe once a week. I don't use X and LinkedIn because I hate them even more. Facebook is getting censored ridiculously, ha ha ha. One of my friend's posts from 3 years ago got removed. You're telling me the post was fine 3 years ago but now it's inappropriate, thoughtful face. Every social media app has become pretty much the same. An app which glues your eyes to the screen with endless short videos for the easiest dopamine release. So I hate all of them. Anything that's built around shorts. They literally cause a drop in cognitive ability and attention span. That can't be good. What's worse, you don't remember anything you watched. I hate them all, but you know what a cool feature would help this generation? Security. Hiring a bunch of support teams strong to work on deleting negative comments and posts. Every post on LinkedIn makes me cringe. If it's not because I need to keep an eye on the job market for my own social security, that's like the last place I wanna hang. Ooh. Twitter. People make up a made-up scenario, get mad at it, and then get thousands of others to be mad at it too. Just a bunch of people fighting invisible people. Instagram. It's good for posting pictures on, but sometimes I just want to say shit and don't feel like having to make an image or post a meme or anything else. LinkedIn. Every influencer on there is a snake oil salesperson, but you can't call them out for it because all your coworkers and your company's HR can see it. YouTube Shorts. Whenever I see my younger siblings in an electronic device, whether it's a tablet, computer, or even a TV, it's always fucking YouTube Shorts. TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever, Snapchat, MySpace, ooh, I'm sure there's more. Truth Social? Never been on it but hate it anyway. All of them, to many people thinking they've got something important to say. They give an elevated platform to the most ignorant and dumb among us. Snapchat. Streaks are the stupidest fucking thing I've ever experienced. Like I'm leaving you on open, stop sending me a picture of her wall. Like Facebook. My ex-fiancé cheated on me using Facebook, and the moment I found out I deactivated it. Kicked her out and I've never been on it since. TikTok. So much of the content is so idiotic. Can someone please explain to me what the appeal is of watching someone lip sync to a song? TikTok, not because I use it but because it's making people forget that they need to just act normal in public. It's only getting worse. Twix, or whatever it's called now. You can rename a shit stain, but it'll always be a shit stain that attracts all the flies on the internet. Instagram. Since TikTok came around, Instagram has been trash. With all the changes they have made, you really don't benefit from it. Snapchat. Where some of us shameful young people, not myself, waste their time bullying others. Twitter's also a toxic hellhole. Twitter, I never understood it. I got it for business, so just writing a little short tidbit here and there seems so pointless. TikTok. No one can handle long-form content anymore because they're so used to scrolling past fast clips for hours at a time. Twitter. The amount of posts of people brutally dying and communities on there that don't get banned or removed is absurd. Facebook. Mostly because my mom's on there, And she keeps tagging me in embarrassing videos she took of me when I was a kid. Twitter. It's only used by people who think what they have to say is too pressing and precious to be missed by the world. Truth Social, because it's outright false advertising. Telling lies and calling it the truth doesn't make it true. Twitter. Obvious trolls have outrageous takes or misnaming people to get you upset and respond just for engagement. Facebook. Deleted that a week ago. Very happy to see it go. Twitter seems worthless. I like Reddit and TikTok, they're all terrible. We should go back to MySpace, where the biggest problem was what order your top 8 was. Facebook. I love how many people are saying Reddit. What are you even doing here then? Just walk away. I hate them all equally. They're not all the same, however, and each platform has its own insidiousness. Twitter. Because Elon Musk is a proud anti-Semite who turned it into a platform pushing hate and racism. Facebook. For perma-banning me over memes that criticized our government's sinless wars and spending. I hate them all equally but hate Reddit much less because it can actually be useful and helpful for me. Twitter x Facebook. Simply because I believe they're the most toxic social media app sites. Probs. Reddit, chock full of propaganda and toxic people. Instagram and Facebook are better. I hate them all the same. Mainly because of the stupid people who are using social media. Twitter was always a cesspool but I feel like recently it has escalated exponentially. Facebook because of its ability to influence those more susceptible to disinformation. Now, Reddit, you can't sneeze. You can't breathe, you can't eat. These new mods are so bad.